I can see that. They're playing with fire, and we need to save them.
Exactly.
Right?
I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own devices is what reduced this metropolis to ruins in the first place. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
You're not going to convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to it. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen in my welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how... How did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us,
I'd
brother.
see you again.
Welcome back, Paladin. Welcome home.
Glad to hear someone say that. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxim and Paladin Danse.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me. You'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Welcome aboard, sister. Paladin Danse.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxim?
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you, not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up...
I'm not comfortable being watched so closely.
Well, you better get used to it. If you want to remain a part of the... Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight. In order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned to you...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
There it is.
Not what I was expecting.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Danse vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's... There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up. Yoo-hoo! Anyone in there?
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get... There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll... Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse...
Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea.
Excuse me.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now this is the powers that be have me locked in here.
Right.
If you need to stop...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. When I tell most of the good news is... Yeah, I'm mostly interested. Of course, if...
I could use some extra...
You need them, and I want you to... It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting, and since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do it. After you're done with... In the meantime...
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Feeling creative today? Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Pridwin's a fine ship.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet...
Ah, yes. Under norm. However, I'm woeful. Unfortunately,
Sure. Maybe I could lend a hand.
that would be as you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents, and if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, in any event, it was a pleasure.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a first question. As a child, were you ever...
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
What's that? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list. Okay, second. Have you ever had or come in contact?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distasteful myself. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties if you ever need medical assistance.
Now split the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prigman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters, I want... Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot...
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our... Dismissed.
Right?
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at... find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to Brentwood for repairs.
Mutant! I am unstoppable!
Weapons cold.
This area seems to be in disarray.
I hear something. What's that?
Bit of trash to...
Yes.
Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Nice try.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here. keep your safety off. Whoever or whatever created this mess might still be around. This area has obviously been abandoned.
That sound, what is it? Someone there. You have to come out soon. I'll wear your guts around you. What was that? Pay for that. Get him.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, these monstrosities, I've been fighting for years.
Right.
I've seen what it would be Armageddon repeated. And maybe... Look.
Don't apologize.
Thank you, sister. Anyway, that's
Sure.
what's important here. You should head back up. Dismissed. We're taking too many rads. We need to move out. You should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess. should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, I try to supply signal grenades can call a vertical. Simply throw one once you're aboard.
Thank you, Elder.
I expected you. Now, an even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's...
Excuse me, Elder Maxson.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the moment this information, to accomplish, I've had our scribe.
Anything you need, Elder?
I want you to get out there. You seem to have a... If you discover a way in, any questions?
Sure. Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then.
Sir.
Questions, Knight?
Aren't there any
Our records indicate the ruins of the facility are at the center of the city. The location appears to have been... Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression
Just fixed a
rate.
few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me to 100. Push-ups.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real!
Enough! The blimp is called the Prydwen, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy Synths.
Shit.
Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them. Vault Blue, huh?
Desdemona.
Not a bad I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. So why did you kill?
I needed a courser.
You have one of their chips? Follow me. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things
Up
can
there,
go wrong.
assume you're being
The least
watched.
of which is losing
Always.
the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, We got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages! You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is
Desdemona.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helped.
Desdemona.
The business in Good Neighbor is concluded, right? The extent of our operation there is quite sensitive.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. How'd you manage?
None of your damn business.
Fine. Forget. You're not the only one. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard, came up with some schematics. Here's the symbol explanation. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical all the data's on harmonic frequencies.
Sure.
I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, but if you can build this, can you? I mean, can you build it?
I've got it covered.
Good, good. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, it's my only hope for ever being. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
banged up.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading. The moment that's
Sure. I have a way to infiltrate the...
So it appears. I'm pleased that you've chosen it now. Indulge me.
I want to help the Brotherhood stop the incident.
Indeed. They've already done immeasurable. Together, we'll make them... I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
Strong, something to think about.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots. All right.
The Institute uses teleportation to get...
Molecular not to mention, right? And this little...
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right It's difficult. It's gonna take...
Wow. I'm glad...
I haven't made... Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power...
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move. Here's a list of everything. Now, I know some of that...
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right.
Oh, one last thing.
Oh god. Old rat on a stick. Was a really bad idea.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal
Absolutely.
Your confidence is in it. That being said, when we throw that switch, God willing,
Nothing's gonna stop me.
eager to get inside. Now, once you've entered the Institute, about 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison.
That's fortunate.
Yes. Securing useful research. That said, Dr. Lee, after some time, we're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that
Had I been in command, your mission is, once you're inside, if you find there's a special...
What's this project that needs our attention?
Sorry, that information...
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3,
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean. Who are you?
These bad people, they...
Father, what's going on?
Those bastards. They...
What's going on?
I'll kill...
I don't know you.
Damn it.
Father? Father, help
Sean,
me!
open the door.
Take me. Father? Father, help me!
Sure. S923, recall code Cirrus. Sure. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. He's a... Let's start.
Give me Sean.
I know.
Just...
I promise, but it's good. Yes, in the vault. But is it really so?
Right? It wasn't...
To you, at that sign,
So the weird science experiments...
in a manner, even I was...
Sean...
I...
So, you're in charge? Doesn't matter what they think. What matters?
Just what?
So, you're in charge?
I am the Institute.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters?
Just what?
So, you're in charge?
I am the Institute.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters?
Ultimately,
Sure.
just what else can...
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well.
Right?
I've been a part, and
Yes, that's what
I know. There is much.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am the Institute. You want? And
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this
Doc,
primary drive
you weren't
servo.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. When Father, if you don't mind my ask, now that you, as you, there's a lot of the work we do might not be so. Now that you're here and you've spoken to,
Absolutely.
oh, good. Take if there's. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Do you have time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. Remarkable.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Hey there.
You're here. Glad you made it.
We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying...
Hey, Doc.
They're still welcome,
and they're
so good to have you here. Dr.
I look forward to learning more about
In that case, as our move to that, we've even started... You probably...
Seems like there's...
With hard...
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but...
Great. I was hoping you'd say that.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr.
I look forward to learning...
In that case, as our most to that end, we cultivate... We've even started... You probably saw the gorillas. They're...
Seems like there's nothing...
With hard work, I'm sure
I'm not sure how well...
Great. In any case, I imagine...
I'm good for now.
Take care, then.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued? That is correct.
She's been
Safety
at
first.
it for 2 hours.
Remember that.
What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing her part.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking...
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around. I knew it was just a...
Right?
I've been looking over...
I'm only here with good intention.
You're giving me your word. I might not agree with it. Say what you came here to...
Are you happy here?
You'd think, being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and... Only problem is the lack of What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return.
Even if I wanted to return...
The Brotherhood value...
Well, tell me something. Why would I possibly... What reason would I have to throw...
Father trusts me.
He trusts you because you're family.
The Brotherhood has all...
I am getting a bit tired. Sometimes I feel like... But still...
Your work could be...
You really know... You know, I never understood why the Institute... All those innocent... Yet we hide down...
Right.
It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained... Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that pip. I've been told to install a Courser chip. You're to be given full access.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay... In case the... If nothing else, it should demonstrate... Speaking of...
Dr. Lee.
I'll be along soon. Just...
No visible reaction to the K-14 combat. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Nominal.
I am seriously thinking of heading over to robotics
Hello?
to knock some heads
Hey.
together.
Excuse me.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some course.
Doc?
So,
Please don't.
here you
Isn't that
are.
friction as it
Justin
is
Ayo.
between us
I'll be
and
upfront with
pretty
you.
much all the other
We're going to be keeping, despite your relation. I'm sure you.
Why?
I'll be honest. The first outside. It's nothing personal. Now, Father has asked our primary response.
I'm sure it's...
Certainly. The results could be... Our main instrument, Coursers, hunt. They are highly... What I gather... In fact...
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so... Now, unless you need...
I'd like to know more.
Fine. Once a Courser, we then begin the delicate process of...
Carry on, ma'am.
Greetings, ma'am.
All done. You can return to your duty. And remember to record every symptom you experience.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Useful test. Scanning. Subject identified.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here?
I'm glad. Ultimately, unfortunately, as remarked, the superior...
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware...
However closely, when you see a rogue, his memories under his leadership, I've dispatched.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would... Now you should...
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X6. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we...
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
There's some... Someone else here. Right here. Right here.
Huh? Ain't nothing. Gonna fucking pay for that! It's called fear!
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B5. You'll need to say B5 once he's shut down. I can...
Good.
Well, he might not be alone. That's all, ma'am.
Nice.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents
Just
of the
like me.
So,
Made it to the
tell
top.
me, is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
Gabriel, you aren't...
Sin! I remember my whole life. I know where I... Explain that to me!
Right? I'll make this easy for you. Surrender now, or we kill you.
That's the way you want.
I'll make this easy.
Okay. Okay. Don't listen to these guys. They're... Just shut the hell up. You got me? Don't say another word.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I have my orders.
Die. Shit.
Nothing. I'm gonna make this as painful as possible. Sloppy tactics, bad aim. This won't take long.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you got.
I'm glad to see you return safely.
Gabriel and his...
Well, we can do... But enough about it. I couldn't have hoped. While you were away, I had... You'll find all... Go and have a look.
Bet it's pretty boring down here, compared to up there.
Don't make excuses.
Your quarters are just inside, ma'am.
Hey there.
Your new quarters are here, ma'am.
Your components to make something that's actually useful.
I'm listening. When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Hey.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Son?
Ah. Hello, Mother. Tell me.
I try and talk.
An admirable goal. And yet we find the group that called... They no doubt mean to free these... You've been in contact.
They mean well.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance. I'm afraid we've reached the point. We have learned the current location.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully. But it's important that we also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of...
There better be something.
I assure you, there will be a courser waiting for you nearby.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see your...
I wasn't worried. After all, I
have confidence in everything. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'm dying to find out what...
Hopefully it'll...
That would be the... Before we jump to conclusions, I'm sure the Institute... After that, in the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed.
Sure.
Good luck, Knight.
And Victoria.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
I convinced her that
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrived, she's been under the Institute now. Thanks to the success of your... I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress.
Inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Knight.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty.
He didn't tell me...
It makes sense. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational.
No problem. I'm sure that...
I wish. Right? Because this... Now, the good news, the bad news is the first problem.
There's gotta be a way...
I do all the maintenance on the... As much as... Luckily, she was on the original build team. I've already spoken to her. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
How many battles we win.
Attention. Halberd Pilot to Station Epsilon. Halberd Pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
Or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime...
You promised...
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention I've been down this road with the brother. Why would I make this...
Because we care what happens.
You know, if anyone else... But coming from you, it sounds like you actually... Tell Proctor Ingram to... It's going to take a hell of...
The human-looking sense of the...
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Gladly lay down my life, if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Proctor.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. We might be... Besides, we're working with... In fact...
Sure. Anything you need.
That's what I love. You're ready to... The actuator. Grimes' new lems are... We need you to...
Now that you know what these are the plans.
Now, before you... The only thing, according to Proc... We've already sent...
Once you start... Good luck.
Sure.
Someone there?
You hear that? Hold up. We've got company.
Sound, what is it? Come on! Let's fly!
Go down.
Oh. What's that? Time to die!
We made
like a red road.
That's it.
Nice.
shelter and supplies.
Proctor Ingram?
Police station in
That's
Cambridge.
all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and in fact, it's getting...
Well, which brings me to your... It won't be long before Prime can walk, and without them...
Shouldn't be a problem.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb... The Commonwealth was amazing, but since we arrived...
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke...
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before Proctor Quinlan is located...
Sure.
We're fairly certain. The catch...
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Scribe Haley. I suggest you... Right. Hopefully, but good luck, Knight.
Hearing shit.
I heard something. Intruder alert! Fire!
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police.
Thanks, Halen. I assume.
We're doing the best we've had, thanks to the
That's not surprising, after all.
Anyway, I know you don't... I've had the men set up. We've rigged up this... When you find the bomb, after that, you...
Doesn't sound...
No. Look, if you don't, good luck, Knight.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
just bomb disposal. It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk...
I'm looking for some bombs.
The children of Atom...
Trust me.
Atom has no... When he returns to us, that is why they...
I want to spread his...
Perhaps then I have misjudged. If you would see... Take this, and follow the brilliant... May Atom...
going up. Paladin.
Now that this site's been secured, you should...
Good idea. Wouldn't want these...
I'll meet you. Outstanding work.
Can't believe that Dr. Lee's returned to the Brotherhood. I thought she was a traitor.
Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in everyone's abilities here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart. Recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to...
Right? With him on our side?
I couldn't agree with... Before you head off, I came up with this little beauty myself.
You didn't have to do that.
Come on. Besides, Liberty Pro... Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Maxson said he need... And thank you.
At Victoria.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all.
I find that very hard to... Proctor Quinn, a portion, after careful Paladin dead.
The data must...
The findings of Quinlan wouldn't have... The data you brought back, Paladin Danse, to make matter his sudden act. I'm finding it difficult to believe.
Had he told me, it would have been...
Don't insult me. You fought, son.
After everything I've achieved...
Because you never expected this information. Now tell me the truth.
After everything I've...
Your outburst, which means I've decided to do. However, that doesn't... Danse is a sin on mission in the... Which leaves me facing... I'm ordering.
I won't do it.
You will do it. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight. Listen. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make... Find Proctor and Knight. You're dismissed.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. I've been poring over Danse. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the... I think our best... You may want...
What the hell is this crap?
I assume...
So he said...
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? Can't believe... There's a...
Scribe Haley. Now...
Of course. I believe I have some information.
Very well, then.
Knight, if you... I've stored the...
Sure. At this point, I'll take...
Very good, ma'am.
Proceed.
If you'll follow...
Scribe.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance? Well, before I've known he trained me. He's earned my I don't care what Quinlan's report says.
Get to the point.
I'm trying, Dance. That's why I'm... If you're not gonna...
Sure. All right.
That's all. I'll just have to trust. It was listening. It's isolated. Just...
Dr. May's arrived. I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Going down. On hostile target.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dance.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list, I never expected to hear that if it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive? I'm warning you. If you leave here without following your orders, I'll be forced to carry them out. Is that what you want?
Excuse me.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you.
I wish you would have told me the truth.
I might... I never... So, what are you...
No, but I'm...
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not. I wish, but that doesn't change. If you disobey your... Synths can't be trusted. Technology... I need to be the...
The empathy that you're showing me.
I appreciate it. I'm ready to accept the con. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have the only clear. The sooner I take my holiday. Now, come on.
Going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold flesh. It's by attempting to play God.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name.
You're the physical embodiment. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even they called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of...
Dance wants to say...
You're as delusional. How can you trust the word of a machine? That's those ethics that it's striving to champion on?
It's true. I was built with it. But when I saw my... And when I heard your speech, don't you understand? From the moment I was...
It's too late for that. The Institute is... I don't intend. My orders...
It's all right. You convinced me that I was... Sure. Whatever you decide.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or...
After all the sacrifice...
Very well. I'm listening.
If I've earned any of your trust, or
This machine isn't worth sacrificing the goodwill.
Whether he's human or...
You're a stubborn woman. So, allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Which leaves me, Dance. As far as I'm concerned, you were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. And from this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen. Or speak to anyone, should you choose to ignore me. No, you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. But besides, you're still gonna need my help now. You better get back to the Prydwen. If you ever need me...
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else,
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet...
The Gridwin is magnificent.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you...
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.